1995, a foggy forest clearing became the stage for a young woman's terrifying disappearance, her fear echoing as a mysterious whisper drifted through the shadowy trees. She collapsed in the thickening mist, her torn map fluttering away as a silent red shadow moved closer, its indistinct form swallowing her in the foggy void. The village awoke in dread at dawn, residents peering from cabins as searchers combed the foggy woods, their flashlights piercing the mystery of her vanishing. A broken locket fell from the red shadow, dropped on the forest floor, its cracked face a haunting clue. As the mist swallowed the silent figure, searchers arrived, the red beams revealing the locket amidst leaves, but the fog obscured the scene, leaving them urgent yet lost in the misty forest. The investigator studied the locket by a crackling fire, his concern growing as scattered notes hinted at a deeper, unsettling forest mystery. An elder trembled, whispering ancient tales in the cabin, her fear pulsing as the foggy window rattled, hinting at a dark village secret. The red shadow lingered near the cabin, its whisper echoing, fading into the fog under a starry sky, leaving the mystery unsolved and haunting. Dusk revealed a burned cabin, smoke rising as residents froze, a lone figure in the shadowy woods marking the village's dark, forgotten history. The shadow carved a symbol into a tree, its red glow reflecting purpose, a chilling sign against the foggy horizon of the haunted forest. Villagers argued over an old book in a dim hall, faded pages hinting at secrets, their shadows dancing under a crackling lantern's light. A charred journal was left in the clearing, its burned edges a clue, as the shadow vanished, swallowed by the thickening, eerie fog. A man hid behind a tree, dread pulsing as whispers filled the air, the foggy path trembling with the shadow's unseen, menacing presence. Panic gripped the village as lights dimmed, silhouettes fleeing, a searcher weaving through fog under the shadow's relentless, terrifying influence. The shadow pocketed a pendant near a tree, smirking silently, its form fading into the mist, a taunting thief in the dark woods. The searcher sped into the fog, chasing the next clue, embers drifting from a fire as darkness swallowed the forest's deadly secrets. The investigator examined a carved symbol, its line a key clue, the cluttered table flickering with candlelight in the silent cabin.
They are running!
The shadow watched from a hill, a whisper rising, zooming from the panicked village to its silent, menacing silhouette in the fog. The team searched a misty ravine, their red beams revealing a pendant buried in mud, a vital clue in the shadow's haunting trail. The investigator studied old footage, a faint figure on a grainy screen, the tense room filled with maps of the forest's dark secrets. The shadow slipped through a thicket, dropping a cloth, tracked escaping into the swirling fog, its presence a fleeting, deadly enigma. A villager trembled, recounting a whisper to the investigator, panning to a foggy window where a faint shadow lurked ominously. The team dug near a stream, uncovering a rusted box, its moss-covered lid hinting at buried secrets of the shadow's past. The shadow stood on a ridge, watching searchers below, panning to the foggy valley, its silent taunt echoing through the dim light. The investigator found a letter in a hollow, its red-inked words pulsing, zooming on the cryptic handwriting of a shadowy mind. The team set a trap with ropes in a glen, panning to the taut lines swaying in the fog, awaiting the shadow's next move. The shadow triggered the trap, struggling before vanishing, tracked by snapping ropes swaying in the misty air of its escape. A searcher reviewed footage, a blurred whisper on the screen, zooming on the monitor's red glow, a clue in the digital silence. The team surrounded a hollow, raising flashlights, panning the foggy perimeter, their final stand against the shadow's elusive presence. The shadow fled through a thicket, vanishing into the mist, tracked by falling leaves in the silent, deadly forest night. The investigator held a pendant, its red glow revealing a carved name, zooming on the etched surface of a shadowy identity. The shadow stood on a cliff, a whisper rising, panning the foggy abyss, its reign unchallenged above the village's dim lights. The investigator dropped a map in the mud, walking away, tracked fading into the fog, the case lost to silence. The village fell silent at dawn, panning empty paths and dim cabins, shrouded in the lingering fog of an unsolved mystery. Did a figure still lurk in the fog, its whisper faintly heard, panning the misty void with no clear form to grasp? The investigator smoked by a window, zooming on his weary face, the foggy glass reflecting the toll of an unsolved case. Subscribe to uncover more tales of mystery and shadow, diving into the forest's dark secrets with each new story. The Whispering Hollow's mystery dissolved into fog, ending with a silent red pulse, its secrets lost to the misty void. A map glowed with a marked spot, the investigator staring, panning to the foggy window, a clue to the shadow's lair. The forest glowed faintly at night, a whisper fading into silence, the Whispering Hollow claiming its mystery forevermore.